I have been waiting to use our updated mid-cycle refresh graphic. Thank heaven this Ford Super Duty showed up.
To keep their popular heavy-duty truck selling like weighty, rugged hotcakes, Ford updated the exterior, lightly tweaked the interior, overhauled the powertrain lineup, and ratcheted up the Super Duty's capabilities.
Let's dig in.
As before, the Super Duty's cabin delights with supportive seats, a gargantuan center console, itemized door bins, dual glove box, and a stow zone atop the dash. Let's also take a moment to marvel at the cup holder innovation. Simply marvelous. On the infotainment front, Sync 3 is a functional system offering Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, but the interface could use a refresh, and the 8-inch screen feels small, though the massive cabin might be affecting my sense of scale.
As for the armrests, they are well positioned and nicely padded. They're going to earn full marks on the Mikey Muzio Elbow Comfort Index. In fact, Mr. Squirrel would happily pilot this thing from here all the way to Arkansas. Hey, buddy!
As mentioned up front, the interior was only lightly tweaked, with new decorative appliques gracing most trims. Thank goodness we're driving the highest Super Duty Limited trim, which appeases our fancy Blue Book taste with genuine leather, brushed aluminum and ashwood trim, and a Miko suede headliner. No, I've never heard of Miko suede either. Hashtag Blue Book Life.
Even amidst all this limited fanciness, there's still a fair bit of hard plastic in here. But if there's one thing I've learned reviewing trucks, it's that commenters do not want to hear me complain about a lack of sophistication in pickup trucks. In that spirit, fellas, let's get these seats out of here and get some milk crates in. Oh, what, your pickup truck has seats? Well, la-dee-da.
Needless snark aside, I think the lesson is that truck buyers care about usability above all. To that end, the crew cab provides excellent passenger space, a large interior load floor, easy flip-up rear seats, and below those seats, a flip-out storage box.
You can also flip the seats down and lock them into place, making this box a secure storage area. Mike, you keep your hands off my lip balm, you son of a Oh, I should probably lock that first.
While talking about the cabin, let's explore the many permutations of Super Duty. Built on top a fully boxed steel frame, there are regular, super, and crew cabs constructed of aluminum and available in increasingly capable F250, F350, and F450 variants. The bed is also aluminum and comes in 8-foot and 6 3/4-foot lengths. Naturally, you can also select single or dual rear wheels. Where bed functionality is concerned, there's less innovation than we've seen among other manufacturers or even the F-150. There's no multifunction tailgate, no bed rail cargo storage, and if you want to close the tailgate, you actually have to lift it up.
It's pretty much just a pickup bed, which I am okay with. Okay, there are a few enhancements. If you double tap the fob, the tailgate will drop. Ford has this integrated tailgate step, which makes it easy and safe to climb aboard. And then this particular one has a spray-in bed liner and a couple of tie-down points. Oh, what, your truck has a bed instead of just dragging an above-ground pool filled with dirt behind it? La-dee-da!
Enough of that. Let's talk engines. The standard 6.2-liter V8 makes solid numbers, but for combustion gasoline, we're drawn to the abundant linear power of the optional 7.3-liter V8. Then again, we know the heavy-duty world is dominated by diesels, as found in our tester.
The diesel offers excellent drivability. If you floor it after a little bit of a pause, the turbo kicks in and the diesel hauls, both literally and metaphorically.
Key to the diesel's propulsive sophistication is the Super Duty's 10-speed automatic transmission, which also teams up with the 7.3-liter gas engine. Choose the base 6.2-liter, and you'll have 6 transmission ratios to work with. Back on task, the 10-speed transmission keeps the diesel in its happy rev range, delivering shifts that are smooth, John Legend style.
And if you're dazzled by numbers, the 6.7-liter turbo diesel has those too. Big time.
475 horsepower is strong, and oh boy, that says 1,050 pound-feet of torque, doesn't it? Wow. That kind of torque allows for all sorts of best-in-class bragging rights, at least when this video is made. You know how truck makers are always topping each other. But as of right now, when I'm saying these words, the Super Duty boasts best-in-class towing and payload claims. In our experience, the Super Duty feels planted and confident while towing, and though you're welcome to control the transmission, it does a fine job managing itself. On a related note, for downhill grades, the diesel engine offers an exhaust braking feature. Just push this button on the dash, take your foot off the brake, and the big old Ford uses engine braking to maintain its pace. Otherwise, when simply rolling down the road, how does the Super Duty feel? Ride quality when unladen is fine for the category, though there is a fair bit of bounce on imperfect roadways.
That bounciness is conveyed through the steering wheel with enough intensity that Ford had to crank up the amplitude of the lane departure warning vibrations to register above the white noise impacts. Let's see. Yeah. Sometimes, even with that intensity, it's hard to tell which one is which. Normal street, or am I departing my lane?
For ultimate over-the-road comfort, the Ram HD with its coil spring suspension has an edge.
What's surprising is how manageable the Super Duty is. Visibility out of the vehicle is good, and this particular one has adaptive steering. It uses an electric motor to supplement the recirculating ball steering system to change the ratio depending on vehicle speed. That means the Super Duty is more agile in a parking lot than you expect. I'm definitely going to crash now, aren't I? Oh, between the lines.
Okay, so no surprises, but this truck drives like a truck. But for its intended role, the Super Duty works well, aided by some helpful technology. For example, Pro Trailer Backup Assist makes guiding a trailer rearward as simple as turning a knob, regardless of whether you're towing a standard trailer, a fifth wheel, or a gooseneck. And though not as magical as GM's system that creates the illusion of a clear trailer, the Super Duty's optional camera array offers outstanding visibility when towing or parking. Plus, there's an optional owner-installed camera that can be mounted on the back of your trailer for even greater visibility. Hey, did you know that sellers of heavy-duty pickup trucks don't have to disclose their fuel economy figures? Strange, huh? Nonetheless, one member of our test team road-tripped this exact Super Duty from Arizona back to California and managed a maximum 20.6 mpg. That's stellar for heavy-duty blasting across the desert. Of course, like a proper pickup, four-wheel drive is an option.
Oh look, manual hubs. Haven't seen those since my folks' 1987 4Runner. Yeah.
Speaking of off-roading, the Tremor package is a good way to escalate your rock-crawling chops with its off-road suspension, 35-inch tires, and off-road driving modes. If you're so inclined, you can also add a factory winch rated to haul 12,000 pounds. If you want heavy-duty capabilities but you don't want to spend a lot of money, a base regular cab F-250 will extract a little more than $35,000 from your bank account, including $1,600 worth of destination charges. In most elemental form, the Super Duty comes equipped with, well, very little. A vinyl interior, 3-seat bench, air conditioning, and a basic 4.2-inch sync infotainment interface, plus manual locks and windows. Classic work truck.
But as you rightly suspected, the Super Duty can be outfitted to kingly levels of decadence.
This is far from an exhaustive list, but if you wanted to fancy up your rig, Ford offers heated, cooled, and massaging front seats, blind spot warning that accounts for the trailer you're hauling, power folding and telescoping tow mirrors, Ford's extendable bed step, power running boards, power adjustable pedals, a locking rear axle, spray-in bed liner, a power sliding rear window, provisions for running a snow plow, full-speed adaptive cruise control, pre-collision assist with pedestrian detection, and upfitter switches. Man, I love toggles.
Note that Smart Key access is reserved for the King Ranch or higher, meaning you'll have to spend at least 60 grand if you want to unlock your truck without reaching into your pocket. Of course, I don't care. When I want to lock my car, I just leave a Wolverine inside the cabin. Oh, what, you use your door locks? Well, la-dee-da. Boop.
If 60 grand seems like a lot, strap in. A loaded F450 dually crew cab tops $92,000. Then again, that is a lot of truck and a lot of capability. Painting with a broad brush, truck buyers are a loyal breed. But if you're curious, the heavy-duty pickup truck field also includes offerings from GMC, Chevrolet, Ram, and Nissan. Each truck has its strengths, but the Ford Super Duty stands out as a well-rounded, heavy-duty offering.
It integrates smart technology, it's highly configurable, and it tows huge loads. If you need a serious pickup truck, the Ford Super Duty is seriously capable. Oh, what? You guys use your doors to get inside your pickup truck? Well, la-dee-da.